Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, this is Dane, and I'm going to be doing a reading on the Chinese New Year, and I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. This is the way that you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting out, and if you would like to donate or book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. So we are going to see how Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you will be affected by the Chinese New Year, the year of the pig, and what you should expect from this new year, according to the Chinese calendar. Okay. What can Aries expect from the Chinese New Year, the year of the pig, and how will Aries be affected? What can Aries expect from the Chinese New Year, the year of the pig, and how will Aries be affected? What can Aries expect from the Chinese New Year, the year of the pig, and how will Aries be affected? What can Aries expect from the Chinese New Year, the year of the pig, 2019, and how will Aries be affected? What can Aries expect from the Chinese New Year, the year of the pig, 2019, and how will Aries be affected? What can Aries expect from the Chinese New Year, the year of the pig, 2019, and how will Aries be affected? What can Aries expect from the Chinese New Year, the year of the pig, 2019, and how will Aries be affected? What can Aries expect from the Chinese New Year, the year of the pig, 2019, and how will Aries be affected? Show me clearly, show me clearly. What can Aries expect from the Chinese New Year, the year of the pig, and how will Aries be affected? Show me clearly, show me clearly. What can Aries expect from the Chinese New Year, the year of the pig, and how will Aries be affected? Fantastic. Oh, the Lover's card, that's beautiful. The Temperance card, the Judgment card, all major arcana cards so far. This is going to be intense. The Four of Swords, the Fool, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and a Ten of Pentacles. Making sure you can see that okay. Let me align this for you a bit more. Okay. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This new year in the Chinese calendar that is coming, the year of the pig for you, is going to be a really intense time. It really is. It's going to bring to the surface a lot of things that you love. It is going to have you really looking at things and saying, how do I want to move forward? Where is it that I want to be? With balance and understanding for yourself. You're going deeper to what you want from your life, how it is that you want to move forward. The Lover's card also signifies a Gemini. The Temperance card also signifies a Sagittarius. So you have a duality to your nature here with the Gemini coming up. This could also be, a Gemini in your life coming up. But right now I'm seeing it much more as a duality of nature. As you move forward, you kind of want to do everything. And then there's a bit of battles that you are overcoming. So know that for this year of the pig for you of 2019, you are very much carving out what you love and moving forward in that truth. The Temperance card here, all about balance, all about understanding. There's going to be an awakening. Also creativity, showing that Sagittarian energy come up. Inquisitiveness, absolutely, you're going to be so curious, learning, understanding, taking in a lot of information about so many things. There's a need for you to rest, but there's also a need for you to take a leap of faith on what you want, where you're going, how you're moving forward as you are battling your way to where it is that you want to be. And this is saying, do not waste so much energy on battles, because you're going to find things that come up that you just think that's unfair. Things have to move forward in a different way. I can't do this. Know that you are going to be okay, and know that things are going to become easier as this Chinese New Year progresses, as this year progresses for you. You're looking at things, you are victorious. There's a feeling here of you just being a bit overwhelmed and tired of listening to the nonsense of others that's being placed upon your shoulder. Then you have community, you have family, you have abundance, but this is also saying what's important to you, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. What is it that you want? Because that's going to be what you are working really hard towards creating in your life. Now, your first card here is the Lover's card. As I said before, this represents a Gemini, but this also represents the energy of a Gemini coming into your reading. So for some of you, this is going to say that a Gemini is coming into your life, that this is somebody who you're going to have a close bond with. This is also saying here that this duality of nature is going to be part of this year of the pig for you as you move forward. So there is a stubbornness to where it is that you want to be. There is a determination of what it is that you want to obtain within your life. And this is all in a good way. I say stubbornness and determination, meaning in the best possible way. You can't get anywhere in your life if you aren't determined, if you aren't stubborn, if you don't kind of, what do I want to say? Ground yourself and move forward. This is what I'm seeing here. But there's a duality to it. Because this does have the two people here, it does represent the Gemini. What I'm seeing is a duality of your nature, of a looking at where it is that you want to be and saying, yes, I have this desire, I have this passion, I want it, I'm in love with where I want to be in my life, or I want to move towards what I love. And then as you do so, as you have that energy behind you, you're also going to need to take time to rest. You're going to need to take time to look at things differently. And you're also going to be highly sensitive to the emotions of others. That's one of the things that Geminis absolutely have to overcome within their lives. And because you're having this card here for you, it is something that you're going to have to overcome for this new year, is that you are going to have to know where it is that you stand and not let the words, the judgments of other people impact you so much, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And I know you are a determined, zodiac sign. You know what it is that you want. You know how it is that you're moving forward. You have this determination to you. This is saying that there's also going to be sensitivity as you move forward, as you embrace what it is that you love, what it is that you want. But this is also the angels blessing you as you move forward, as you see where it is that you want to be. This is also love coming into your life. This doesn't have to be romantic love for those who don't want romantic love or who are already with a partner and you're saying, okay, you know what, I'm good. And this is that romantic love growing, being nurtured, moving forward. This is also you going after what it is that you love within your life, what it is that you desire. Now, there's a sense here that you've been waiting for this for a long time. You have been in a kind of stasis, in a winter, all right? And as you are awakening towards what it is that you love, you're going to find that the snow is going to start to melt, but it's going to be a bit of a journey. You're not going to get to be where you want to be right off the bat. This is a year for you of working, of determination, of knowing what it is that you desire, and really going forward in that desire. Pay attention to your dreams. I can't emphasize this enough. Make sure that you are also resting, because as you are moving forward towards what it is that you want, you're going to feel under attack by some people who don't really understand your vision, don't really know what it is that you're working towards. And so this is saying here that, and this would also be you working so hard towards what it is that you love, that you always have your guard up. You always are expecting people to drop, kind of for the other shoe to drop and everything just to be horrible as you move forward. This is saying that it won't be. Okay? You have your angels fiercely guiding you, fiercely guarding you with the dog right here, the angels above you here. So your angels are really well into play throughout this whole entire reading. You are looking at what it is that you desire. You are moving forward, but you need to rest, because there's a part of you that has been hidden away, that has been in slumber for a really long time. Now it is time for that part of you to start awakening, to start thawing out. Because if you see here, this tree is a nymph, and as the winter thaws, she will become a beautiful woman again. So that is what's happening here. You'll be going through a winter to be able to get to a spring of what it is that you want, of what it is that you desire, of the way that you want to move forward within your life and yourself. Pay attention to your dreams. That is when your angels are going to be speaking to you. That is when you're going to be getting a lot of insight. Also, make sure that you are taking care of yourself during this time that you're resting. Balance. Also a Sagittarian energy here. So creation, this is intense curiosity. Also, be with the Gemini and the Sagittarius, learning, understanding, gathering knowledge. That is kind of your theme for this new year, okay? Aries, you are looking at what it is that you want, and you're saying, I'm going deeper and deeper into myself. Your angels fiercely guarding you, fiercely guiding you as you do this. And this is a look out of love. This is an understanding that is going to come to you as you embrace what it is that you want, as you embrace where it is that you're going. And this is saying here, do not let yourself get off balance. And there are times where you will feel off balance, because there are times where people are opposing you and, you're not resting well, and you're going to be looking at things and you're going to be saying, am I on the right track? make sure that within yourself that you are being true to your soul, even though it is going to be a bit of a battle at times, Aries. So this year of the pig for you is very much a time of knowing what it is that you desire and going deeper and deeper towards spiritual awakening, also towards what it is that you truly love in life and what brings you a sense of balance and creativity. Now, a leap of faith. For some of you, you need to rest from this Gemini energy here, or from this Gemini, even though for others of you, this is going to be somebody that you are deeply in love with. The Sagittarius here is going to be helping promote you as you take this leap of faith. Now, for some of you, because this is a general reading, and this is for the whole entire new year of the Chinese calendar, this is going to be a Sagittarius who kind of robs you of your rest. But this is you being so busy that at times you yourself aren't going to be able to care about what other people are thinking. You are wanting this leap of faith to work out. You are wanting to see this new year, this new time, as a time to move forward towards what it is that you desire, towards what it is that you love. Again, your angels fiercely guarding you, fiercely protecting you as you take this leap of faith. You're moving towards your bliss. Emotions running high. You have your passion in your hands, and with the wands right here that he's using to carry his rucksack to, be able to move forward. This is what you're doing. You're taking a leap of faith on what it is that you want. And you're saying, you know what, this is my time. If I don't do it now, when will I do it? That's really a question that you'll be asking yourself, Aries, for this new year. If I don't do it now, when will I do it? It will always become tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. And you're having this awakening of spirit that you're saying, you know what, I can't put it off. And I can't have 100 tomorrows be what's stopping me from living today. Because you have the Judgment card here. And the Judgment card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck is depicted by an angel blowing his trumpet, awakening people from their coffins. Here you have a knight blowing his trumpet, awakening these soldiers from their slumber. Their slumber here, they were put in a stasis, put in a deep sleep, to be able to awaken and then have their talents be used, okay? So, and when I say okay, I'm just listening to spirit, so don't mind me with that. When you are having this awakening happen, it is to do what you were born to do. Because these knights were put in that stasis, were put in that slumber, to be able, that's why they're called the sleepers here, were put in this deep sleep to be able to be raised up when they were needed to guard Wales, because all these cards are based off of Welsh mythology. And this is that moment when they are being told, it's time to awaken, it's time to go and do what you were born to do, or trained to do. That passion within your heart and your soul. And that is what this time is going to be for you, Aries. You are going to see that you are feeling an awakening within yourself, a way that you want to move forward. And there's going to be a bit of a battle that's going on. Can you do it? Can't you do it? Will people understand? Won't they understand? So you are going to feel a bit overwhelmed, and you're going to say, I have to defend myself. I have to, have people understand. This is saying to defend yourself, defend your right to do what it is that you want to do with your life. This is, of course, keeping with your responsibilities, being able to maintain things. But this is also saying here that you're not going to change some people's minds, no matter what you do. They aren't going to understand. And so now it is time for you not to waste your energy on defending yourself against the nonsense of others, but to calm your emotions and move forward, knowing that you are obtaining exactly what it is that you want. It is going to be a battle. There are times where, yes, you're going to have to pick up this wand, pick up your passion, pick up your creativity, pick up, your desires and say, this is who I am, and you have no right to tell me otherwise. But there are other times where you're going to have to say, you know what, as much as I fight, as much as I try, some people just aren't going to understand. And that's their truth. It's not yours. Your clarifying cards are the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. The 5 of Swords is the fact that you are going to be victorious. Yes, you are going to meet with opposition. You have 2 people walking away. There's a high likelihood that it will be a Gemini or a Sagittarius. Now, it could also be somebody who has been two-faced with you, and it could also be somebody whose energy is just all over the place right now, and who is too fiery and isn't able to move forward in the stability that you want. Those can be the people who are walking away from you. But these are people who wanted to see you fail. These are people who didn't want to see you succeed in the way that you are going to be succeeding. Now, you are going to laugh because this card right here, and you're clarifying the Nine of Wands, is saying you don't feel like a success. You don't feel like you have conquered the battles that you need to be that Ten of Pentacles, to embrace that Ten of Pentacles energy. I'm here to tell you, Aries, that you have. This Ten of Pentacles isn't going to happen all at once. It isn't going to be something that is so amazing that, you know, as I say, the firework moments that everybody wants. It's coming because you haven't given up. It's coming because even though you would like to say, I am battered, I am bruised, I am leaning on the staff here, and I can't even hold myself up anymore, you're still carrying on. And you are learning that, you're learning, especially in this year of the boar, in this year of the pig for you, Aries, that yes, people will be opposing you. Yes, they won't understand and they will attack you because they can. And most people do not need any more of a reason to do that than the fact that they can and they don't like you for whatever reason. And I'm not saying that people don't like you, you know, because of a specific reason. People just don't like other people. They get jealous, they get angry, they sit there and they make up in their heads the life that you have that they don't. And that's what you're fighting against here. You're fighting against the fact that you are victorious. And you're not going to apologize about it. It's not being, you know, pompous, and it's not being, you know, overly over the top with the fact that you're succeeding, right? This is being humble, this is being centered, and this is knowing that, yes, people are going to oppose you. Yes, it's going to be times during this year where you are tired and you are frustrated and you feel like, you know what, I can't go on anymore. But then you're going to start to see glimmers of prosperity coming your way. It's not going to happen all at once. If you see here, there's the prosperity, 9 pentacles here, 1 pentacle here. That's how the prosperity is going to start coming into your life, Aries. It's going to be 9 pentacles held and 1 pentacle shown to you. There's going to be a sharing of wisdom. There's a sense of community. This is also saying make sure that you have a savings set up. And if you can't have a savings and you're saying, you know what, I just can't have that right now. This is making sure that you are working towards the prosperity that you want within your life. This is following your wisdom. And this is also saying, what is prosperity to you? So it doesn't have to be financial prosperity. It can be something you value as much as money. And it's a sharing of wisdom. It's a coming together of community. It's feeling a part of something greater. It doesn't mean you have to join anything. It just means that you will be moving forward in this new year, feeling a part of something more. After you have gone through battles, after you have felt defeated, there's a sense that these emotions here of kind of despair are changing themselves into one of new beginnings, prosperity, and abundance. Okay, so here it is. You are going to feel in the start of this new year and many times throughout, but it's coming up very strongly at the very beginning, that you have to defend yourself, that this is a time to fight, this is a time to go after what it is that you want, you know, let nothing stand in your way. You are going to meet with opposition. Those people are going to make you feel as if, you know, you're never going to overcome what you need to overcome, and that life is always going to be a struggle. You are actually ending a time of severe struggle and embracing what it is that you love. There's a duality to your nature here. There is, you know, kind of two sides of a coin. So you are going after what it is that you love, but you have to find your balance. So it is just like this. Love and balance are at your center here. Because as you embrace your love and as you find that balance between work life, home life, you know, between the needs of everybody else and what it is that you want to do, as you embrace that balance, you're going to find that an abundance starts to come to you, and it comes through a resurrection of your soul. As you embrace what it is that you love, as the angels are guiding you, you are going to find that your soul is resurrected, that you hear within yourself, you know, how you want to move forward. There's going to be an kind of a little push. It's going to be, okay, it's actually going to be a shove for a lot of you. Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You are going to feel as if you are shoved, as if a part of you is awakening and you thought, oh my gosh, I'm not ready for this, but you have to take a leap of faith. So in this year, you are going to find that you have to take a leap of faith to be able to get to where it is that you want to be. Again, listen to your dreams. Listen to the messages the Spirit is giving you. Also, make sure, if you see here, both these people are warriors, which absolutely echoes and talks to your warrior spirit, Aries. He has armor on. She has armor on. There's a sense of even when you rest, okay, you aren't fully resting. So what this is saying to me to tell you for this new year is to fully rest, to let yourself be free of worries and doubts. And I know that is really easy to say and really hard to do, but make sure you are taking care of yourself. All right? You are going to see that you have this resurrection of self moving you forward, and that you are taking this leap of faith towards what it is that you desire. You are going to have a time of winter, a time of coldness, a time of looking at things and feeling stunted. That's going to be when you're really hard on yourself. But it's actually going to lead to you saying, okay, I need this balance, I need this understanding, and I need to go deeper and deeper into my passion, into what it is that I want. So you're on a journey for this year to fully embrace where it is that you want to be and how it is that you want to achieve. You are victorious against opposition. There is a sense here that you are going to feel as if your passions are being questioned, as if you're not moving forward as quickly as you should be. But be kind to yourself, Aries. As I always say, Rome wasn't built in a day and it didn't fall in a day. So it takes time not only to build, but to destroy things. Do not work with others to destroy what you are building for yourself. Do not waste your energy defending yourself against people who really will not matter in the long run. Look at what it is that you want. Put that wand into the ground that you are leaning on here and say, this is a barrier between me and the naysayers, between me and the outside world. You are embracing what it is that you want. You're embracing where it is that you want to be. And you are finding your truth. And you are embracing your truth. And as you have more faith in yourself, and as that faith grows within yourself, you're going to see that these trees start to grow and make a beautiful fence, a beautiful barrier between you and, again, those naysayers. And then you have community coming together. You have a sense of really embracing what is it that you value most, Aries. It doesn't have to be money. It can be something you value as much as money. We always go to the almighty dollar and we say, this is what I value most. But it's also security. It's freedom. It is being able to do what you want. Money gives you so many more opportunities. And you might say, okay, I just need to pay my bills. We're not talking, that's security. So look and boil it down to what it is that you truly want. And that's what you're going to be working on. And that's what you're going to have a community come around you. Now, it can be your community that you've created, your family, friends that are as close to you as family. But it could also be an outside community. It could be joining groups and talking with like-minded people and meeting people that you had never expected to meet. All right? And this is a sense of wisdom and prosperity coming to you through that community, through that sense of sharing and openness. Your subconscious message is the Devil card. Now, this represents a Capricorn. This is also saying that for you subconsciously, Aries, you are knowing that this new year, this year of the boar, is a time where you are going to break the chains that are binding you. This is also saying to break addictions. Now, I know we all think of addictions as drugs, sex, alcohol, everything like that. But this is also anything that starts robbing you of your joy and taking away from your time and your productivity. I'm not saying that you have to be productive every single moment of every single day. You absolutely need to take time for yourself. But this is breaking the chains that are robbing you of what makes you happy, so that you feel as if you are a robot going through your life. You're breaking those chains of what society wants you to do, of what is expected of you. And you start to say, what is it that I want? Because this is a year of finding that light under the darkness, in the rocks, under the rocks to lead you forward. Again, the angels fiercely, fiercely guarding you. You are embracing your majesty. You are also embracing your sense of freedom. You're breathing in the mist here, which is representative of spirit, and you are moving forward in your truth. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Also, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Happy Chinese New Year to you. Bye.